Marfan syndrome. Instruction by the examiner: look at the patient and do the relevance, or perform the general examination. Examine the heart and relevance. Proceed as follows. Look at the patient: tall, lean and thin. Measure height from pubis to vertex and pubis to sole of foot. Lower segment is greater than upper segment. Pubis sole ratio is greater than pubis vertex ratio. Also, see height and arm span. Arm span is greater than height. Look at the palate, eyes, bony deformity and hyperextensibility of joints. Finally, examine the heart. Now, presentation of a case. The patient is tall, lean and thin. Face is long and narrow. Both upper and lower limbs are disproportionately longer than the trunk. There is arachnodactyly, long, thin spider fingers and toes. Hyperextensibility of joints. Lower segment is greater than upper segment. Mention the exact measurement in centimeter or inch. Arm span is greater than height. Mention the exact measurement in centimeter or inch. Eye shows blue sclera, subluxation of lens, ectopia lentis, usually upward and outward. Iridodonesis, atrophy of iris. Palate is high arched. In chest, pectus excavatum, carinatum and kyphoscoliosis. In foot, high arch or pes planus. Heart, signs of aortic regurgitation or mitral regurgitation. So my diagnosis is Marfan syndrome. This is a picture of arachnodactyly in hand, arachnodactyly in fingers and toes, Steinberg sign, dislocation of lens, high arch plate, pectus excavatum. Now what is Steinberg sign? When the thumb is adducted over the palm or completely enclosed within the clenched hand, it extends beyond the ulnar border, then it is called Steinberg sign. Now what is Marfan syndrome? What are the features? It is a connective tissue disorder inherited as autosomal dominant due to mutation in the fibrillin 1 gene, a component of extracellular matrix. Fibrillin gene is located in the long arm of chromosome 15 q21. Male and female are equally affected. It is characterized by triad of eye, skeletal and cardiac abnormalities. The eye abnormalities are blue sclera, subluxation or dislocation of lens, which is called ectopia lentis, iridodonesis, tremor of iris, heterochromia iris, various color of iris, myopia, retinal detachment, glaucoma. Skeletal problem are tall, lean and thin, arachnodactyly, hyperextensibility of joints, high arched palate, kyphosis or scoliosis, high pedal arch or pes planus, pectus excavatum or carinatum or asymmetry of chest, CVS, aortic regurgitation due to aortic root dilatation secondary to cystic medial necrosis of aorta, that is cystic medial necrosis of aorta, mitral regurgitation due to mitral valve prolapse. So Marfan syndrome may cause dissecting aneurysm, infective endocarditis. It may be associated with coarctation of aorta. Diagnosis of Marfan syndrome is made if positive family history and features of two different systems. Features in three different systems. Now, what are the associations in Marfan syndrome? Cystic disease in lung can cause spontaneous pneumothorax, may be recurrent. Mola, apical fibrosis, aspergilloma and bronchiectasis. Inguinal or femoral hernia, small nodule or papule in the skin of neck. Meschers elastoma. Now what is the differential diagnosis and how to differentiate? Homocystinuria, due to deficiency of enzyme cystathionine synthetase. Features: inheritance. Homocystinuria is autosomal recessive. Marfan syndrome is autosomal dominant. Lens is dislocated downward in homocystinuria. In Marfan syndrome, it is dislocated in upward. Skeletal abnormality. Osteoporosis is common in homocystinuria. Osteoporosis is less common in Marfan syndrome, but flat foot, scoliosis, pectus excavatum are common. Aortic regurgitation is rare in homocystinuria, common in Marfan syndrome. Mental retardation is common in homocystinuria, that is not common, no occurs mental retardation in Marfan syndrome. Vascular complication, prone to develop thrombosis in homocystinuria. In Marfan syndrome, there is no. Life expectancy reduced from cardiovascular risk from homocystinuria. May be normal in Marfan syndrome. Test: urine cyanide nitroprusside positive in homocystinuria. Cyanide nitroprusside is negative in Marfan syndrome. Spectroscopic examination of urine, homocysteine detected. There is no homocysteine detected in Marfan syndrome. Pyridoxine may respond in homocystinuria. There is no efficacy in Marfan syndrome. Now, what are the complications or causes of death in Marfan syndrome? The complications are dissecting aneurysm, heart failure, infective endocarditis. What investigation should be done in Marfan syndrome? X-ray chest may be normal, may show features of aortic aneurysm, unfolding or wide mediastinum. Pneumothorax or scoliosis may be present. ECG to see any arrhythmia. Echocardiogram shows mitral valve prolapse, aortic regurgitation, mitral regurgitation, aortic root dilatation. CT or CMR to see aortic dilatation. Now, how to treat Marfan syndrome? There is medical treatment. Beta blocker, it reduces aortic dilatation and prevents the risk of aortic rupture or dissecting aneurysm. Atenolol is more preferable. AC receptor blocker in Marfan syndrome. Here there is upregulation of TNF beta, which is specifically inhibited by AC blocker. It prevents aortic root dilatation. Prophylaxis for infective endocarditis. Now, surgical treatment. Elective replacement of ascending aorta and aortic valve in patient with progressive dilatation of aorta more than 5 cm. Advice to the patient: should avoid strenuous exercise to prevent aortic dissection. Genetic counseling and orthopedic measures. Regular checkup. Echocardiography should be done annually. What is the effect of pregnancy in Marfan syndrome? Pregnancy is well tolerated if no serious cardiac problem. It is avoided if aortic root dilatation is more than 4 cm with aortic regurgitation. Maternal death may occur due to aortic dissection during pregnancy. Early premature abortion may also occur. Echocardiogram should be done every 6 to 8 weeks throughout pregnancy and 6 months postpartum. Blood pressure should be regularly monitored. Vaginal delivery is possible. Caesarean section is not done routinely. If aortic root is more than 4.5 cm, delivery should be done at 39 weeks by induction or caesarean section. Beta blocker should be continued throughout pregnancy.